Visits Orange, Texas. And Davey Height, there is our leaderboard. Lee Livesey trying to chase down his second Elite Series title and learned a thing or two about this body of water with the guy you had dinner with the other night. So we got some insider scoop, but Brandon Cobb right behind him. And as you can see, a different body of water, a different situation this week, but $100,000 on the line. It's not going to be easy to earn it this week. You're going to have to work hard. But one thing that always delivers here in beautiful Orange, Texas is the incredible folks, the incredible crowds as we stand here in an empty venue. But trust me, ladies and gentlemen, this place will be full. We had a giant crowd at takeoff this morning. There's a real feeling of celebration down here in Texas, and it's going to be fun to be right in the middle of it, Davey.
You're right, Dave. It's a beautiful day here in Orange, Texas, and I don't think they've opened the venue up yet. There's still people setting up the booths and that sort of thing, but there will be great crowds here this afternoon. And we'd love to come here. We saw the leaderboard, how close it is this morning. It will be just as close Sunday afternoon when we crown a champion.
It's going to be a lot of fun. Always is every single time we come here to beautiful Orange, Texas. This is the fourth visit we've ever been here, but let's jump in to our Toyota Midday Report. Halfway through the day, and here's a Toyota Midday Report. Davey Height, we knew it wasn't going to be easy, but every single time we come to Orange, somebody drives out of town with the big blue trophy, and the question is, who's it going to be this time around? When you look at the playing field, that's one of the major reasons it's so tough.
Well, about 500 square miles of fishable water and waterways, the intercoastal, a lot of backwaters. You see a lot of old pilings out there that good cover for the fish, but the big key here, whether you travel all the way over towards Houston or stay within a mile of the takeoff, as you see those pictures there, is finding clean water and trying to find a population of fish. Being able to manage those fish will be a big, big key. Lee Livesey is somebody, he's atop our leaderboard right now, but talking to him, he was really positive coming into this event. He knows that it's going to be a tough event to win, but like you said, $100,000 to the winner and the same amount of points, and the person who wins this Sunday afternoon will have earned it.
Well, speaking of earned it, this is a guy who, I don't know if he's earned it. His career there wasn't a lot of bleak time for him. He is our Angler of the Year leader and started off firing this morning.
Yeah, great start there for Patrick Walters. You could see the look on his face there. And catching those fish on a frog, definitely a good one to get started with for Patrick Walters this morning. A lot of pressure on him, leading Angler of the Year.
Speaking of our leading Angler of the Year, he went into the last event leading it, trying to chase him down. Greg Hackney, defending champion at this very location.
Yeah, Greg Hackney, the defending champion, like you mentioned, Dave, not fishing the same area that he won in. He said a lot of people watched that show, obviously, and that area got a lot more pressure than normal. But Greg Hackney has changed locations. Another one of those anglers that said he had a pretty good practice.
Well, we're not far from Louisiana, so let's throw a Louisiana angler in the mix, Derrick Hudnall.
Yeah, you see Derrick Hudnall here fishing in a canal, a straight man-made canal, fishing off the bank, very similar to what we saw Greg Hackney doing when he won here last time we were here in Orange.
A guy who has really been knocking at that door. I mean, you know sooner or later he is going to crack through and hold that trophy. Maybe it's this week, Hunter Tryon.
Well, I was able to get out on the water this morning, Dave, and Hunter started very close to the takeoff. Didn't have the start he wanted, made a move of about 10 miles, and man, he went on a flurry and caught 4 fish in about 15, maybe 20 minutes or so. So just getting around those fish, the tide falling out, I think really helped Hunter, and he made a great decision. Moved about 10 miles and put 4 fish in a boat. Very, very short fashion you see here. Just getting around them. These fish will bite. You just got to get around those fish and hopefully have an area or two where there are not a lot of other competitors.
Derrick Hudnall, of course, of Baton Rouge, Louisiana, a Bassmaster Classic qualifier, and with him live, hooked up.
Just a little bit better than average.
Take 5 minutes.
Number 3. I just take 5, yeah. A little bit better than average.
From one Louisiana angler to another, let's make a move live over to Greg Hackney as he tries to chase down yet another Bassmaster angler.
You know, it's just part of it, but I was like, I really wanted to fish something that I didn't think was the best.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You didn't want to eat your dessert first.
that's it. I was like, don't kill yourself, you know, grinding on the good stuff and get burnt out, you know. Right. Because I was. It's a big fish. I don't know if it's a bass or not. It's big. Bass, I think. Please be hooked good. If it's a bass, it could be a grinnell. I just saw. Oh, no, it's a bass. Ain't got but one hook. Come on, baby, stay hooked up. I gotta have you. Please, Lord, let her stay hooked up. Oh, it's a 5-pounder. I knew it just had one hook. Damn. Damn, it bit good, you know. I kind of wish I posted a little more. Yeah, when it comes, I was like, I thought it was a bass when I saw its tail. I was like, I'm not 100%, but I really want to think it's a bass. God, it bit though. It's fat too. It was a good looking fish. Well, that sucks. Because I'm kind of hard to come by. Dang it. I was hoping, since it didn't try to jump, I was like, maybe it's got it gagged. Of course, I'd catch that one, you know. Dang.
See Greg Hackney there landing a small one after losing a fish that, oh, I hope he doesn't have to say that's the one that cost him the event, but you just can't afford to lose 5-pounders here. It's so difficult to overcome.
Anything more painful on losing a bass is losing a bass on Bass Live, because we're going to watch it again, Davey.
Yeah, you know, we were hearing Greg say, I hope it's a bass, I hope it's a bass, because the fish is just fighting so much and it didn't jump. But then he got a good look at it and said it is a bass, but it's only got one hook. So he's doing everything right here, just taking his time for the fish. And you can tell this fish is really, really strong, very healthy, and he's just taking his time with it. He knew that he only had that one hook on the crankbait. You see right there, it came off. So everything happened. I've talked to Greg about him winning here the last time we were here with the elites. Everything went right in that event for him. Every move, every adjustment, landed all his good bites. And to do that on day one is not what you want.
Our next stop, Lake Fork. Put that fish in Lake Fork terms. I mean, a 5-pounder in the Sabine is a what on Lake Fork?
9 or 10. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we saw the leaderboard. I mean, yeah, it's ounces between 1st and 10th place, or definitely between like about 2nd or 3rd and 10th place, you know. Just ounces. A 5-pounder is a game changer. We saw Greg Hackney last time we were here. He had that good string of the first day and then just defended it, held people off, but had his good day. And you need a 5-pounder to have a 16, 17-pound day here.
I thought it was
I'm gonna try
a
it
good one
cooked
at
up
first, but I don't think he's gonna help.
He might call. $13. Sorry, Trey, I'm gonna have to.
3 of 4 hooked up right now.
3 out of the 4 box would fish in the boat. Unfortunately for Derrick Hudnall, it's not a bass. Little redfish.
And Greg Hackney, ironically, to make it even worse, is having a hard time unhooking that fish right there. I mean, why is it always those ones, Davey?
Yeah, it's and we heard Greg say that fish bit good. He thought he had it good, and then when he got it close to the boat and saw just
Cool booty.
one treble hook in its mouth, and that fish was so strong, it was really incredible.
Let's look over to Robbie Latusso, of course, also from Gonzales, Louisiana. Been on the Elite Series for a few years now, and we'll join him live.
Beautiful water there where Robbie's at.
Had a top 10 just a few years ago on the St. Johns River.
On a buzz back there, just
Big one. Stay on,
looking
baby.
for those bigger bites. Oh, there's a good one.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, baby.
That's why you throw the buzz bait, looking for that better bite. Those are the ones that certainly can make your day here.
Who needs shoes when you're catching fish like that, Davey? Wow. Robbie Latusso, his first fish of the day. Watch this.
Great camera work here. Great camera work. That's awesome. Good job for Robbie Latusso. That's a fish he needed in his live well today.
One bite can make a big difference on this incredible part of the world, Orange, Texas, the home of one time the record crowd until they got beat by Waddington. But the buzz is around town that they say that they're going to kick off this Texas celebration right and take the record back here this week. We'll find out, but Robbie Latusso is focused on one thing right now, and that is keeping that big bite in the boat and putting 4 more with it. What a way to start his day. First fish in the boat for Robbie Latusso, but trying to chase down our leader, Lee Livesey, with 10 pounds, 12 ounces. Right behind him, a 2-time Elite Series champion, Brandon Cobb. We'll follow the action all day long, live from the Sabine River.
Your time on the water is precious. You return season after season to make unforgettable memories, fight a few fish, reconnect with friends, and recenter yourself. If you count on having this time, you need an outboard you can count on to power it. That's why boaters stay with Yamaha for the long run, for life. They know reliability starts here.
Five fish for 22 pounds even, becoming a 2-time Bassmaster Angler of the Year.
Hi, I'm Gerald Swindle, Bassmaster member. I don't care if I'm in California, Oregon, or France. If I see a bass sticker in a window of a truck or a car, I got something in common with that person. Why don't you come and join me and you be a member?
Get these free gifts when you join today, a $50 value. Go to Bassmaster.com/join and become a member of America's leading